Dan, what are your thoughts?
Tough game. Always tough when we play Perth. I thought overall we played well. I just think for us to probably beat them again, we need to cut down on some of our mistakes. But I think all in all, I think we moved the ball much better than we did the other day. We handled the zone and the press much better than we did the other day. All the things they did to us last Sunday, I felt like we made the right adjustments and they didn't bother us anywhere near as much. And, I think we played with better flow for the most part. And I really love how, again, we were in the exact same position last week where close game down the stretch and we kind of made the maybe wrong choices. I did too. And I think today we got it right and we managed to win the game. So, no doubt Wednesday will be no different to this. It'll be a tough physical game. It'll be, a fast-paced game. Hopefully not quite as high scoring. But if that's what we have to do, then that's what we have to do. And I'm excited to get to the next game.
You took their scoring away from them really early, and they looked nervous, and you were defending really strongly.
Yeah.
Were you confident that if you could get them on the back foot a bit early, then you could get that break that you needed?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Perth, that's how they play, right? They run it down your throat. They're aggressive. They attack you. Ali Wilson got 14 free throws tonight because she's so aggressive driving to the basket. So we need to make some sort of adjustment on that, I think. But that's how they play. So if you don't play like that against them, then they're going to beat you. So, I was proud of our girls, and I think we, as I said, I think we played a better game today. I felt like we handled the runs better. We didn't let the crowd and the momentum and that sort of thing get too out of hand for us, and managed to grind out a big win. And we had a massive game from Nia. So, she's a phenomenal player, and I'm very happy she's on our team.
Pretty handy decision to sign her during the year. It's paid off for you in spades now. Like one game changes the whole season based on that.
Oh, absolutely. And when we had the opportunity to bring her in, it was a no-brainer. And she's been amazing. She's a fantastic person. That's the biggest thing that I'm not surprised about, but just appreciate so much is she's just a phenomenal person and teammate, and she gets around the girls, and she's bought into our culture from literally the second that we spoke on the phone, and then when she got here, and and then she's a great basketballer as well, so that's a bonus. But I think she's we've played a lot of the year without one of our import players and allowed opportunity for some other people. And, now I think she was the missing piece. And obviously, as you saw tonight, this is why we wanted to bring her here.
When did you start to think, I'm on here?
Well, I knew from our last game, regular season game, that it was just a different type of mentality that had to take place, and I just think our whole team kind of brought that on. So just making sure, and Coach said it at the beginning, that we have to have an attack mentality and just play our game, and I just think that's kind of where it started.
You finished, personally, your finish to the first quarter, got that break where you just went bang, bang, bang. Like, was that the sort of moment where you go, I'm going to have a big game. I've got these shots that really, really matter.
Well, Coach has been telling me to be aggressive, and I just wanted to make sure that I did my part. So, yeah.
It's a bit more than that, isn't it? So, when you're hitting, what was it? You were 1 of 8 heading in from a three-point perspective in your previous 3 games. You missed one tonight of the 8. Like, when you have a turnaround like that, what's been the key to just being able to go bang on that night?
It's just a focus. That's all I got for you.
Was it like, did you feel like you were in a zone from the way you were shooting?
I try not to go based off of makes or misses. I just try to keep everything the same and just kind of keep that attention to focus and not get too high or too low if I make or miss a shot.
You've been around for a long time. Have you seen I'm trying to recollect someone doing that, that sort of number in a final.
I think she's done it in Perth once before here. So I think her previous high in Perth was 35. So I've seen her do it there. But it's amazing performance. But I think the thing I'm most happy with is we actually moved the ball and we created a lot of these open shots. And that was probably the thing last game and even parts of the first half today. We continually kept shooting over 2 or 3 people and that sort of thing. And I think today we did a much better job of moving the ball and creating some of these good looks. And Nia's a pro. She gets her shots every day. She's very diligent how she looks after herself and all of those things. And I'm not surprised that she's had a game like this, to be honest.
And to have had to do the trip you did last week and then come here and it's hard for both teams, obviously travelling all around the country, but to get this one, like it just puts them back under pressure straight away and gives you an edge.
Yeah, it does, but I think the way Perth play, they're not going to be too worried about being down 0-1. They're going to play the same way. They're going to guns blazing and let it fly and attack us all night and all those things. And I think for us, it's, you know, I just feel so lucky that we keep getting opportunities to keep learning and getting better. You know, we have a young team. We have a lot of young players that are out there playing good minutes, and I think to be in these big-time games against big-time players, and Ryan's a great coach, and against a style that's very hard to play against, it's you know, it's exciting for me from a coaching perspective for all my team, and you know, I hope we go away and we learn some of the lessons again from tonight and play a little bit better in the next game, and we'll see what happens.